Alright, so I finally finished sorting all of the photos into 5 separate folders. Now it's a simple matter of going into each of those folders and picking out the central theme and making that central theme as strong as possible by deleting photos that fight against the overall story of that folder. So instructional, that's pretty much just photographs that will be used for future videos. Art reference, these are photos that I think will be good for, possibly painting later. Fine print photography are shots that are meant to sort of be, iconic, individual, powerful images that you just look at and go, my God, it's gorgeous. Rather than telling a finer story overall. That is for photos that I would proudly attach my name to and enter into a contest. Vacation, on the other hand, this I want nice photos that are pretty, but this is really more of a photojournalism exercise, where instead of being about pretty photos, vacation is about photos that tell the story of my vacation. So even if it's a gorgeous photo, if it's not part of telling the story of what I did, if it's not capturing a sentimental moment, then it has to go. And weird album type art is just sometimes I take photos and I think, man, that would look cool on some sort of weird ass album. So I just save those, and one day they might turn up somewhere, who knows. Yeah, that's it, and the total of all of this is 500 photos. And unfortunately, I have caved. Before I finished all this, I already started posting a bunch of it to social media because I just can't help myself. I'm vain that way. I went for a combination of vacation and fine print photographs. People don't just want to see a bunch of disjointed, disconnected images presented to them. I think people want to see what I did. They want to see friends, they want to see the people they know and how they work together. They want things that can be a jumping off point for a conversation, something a little bit unusual, something noteworthy. For a social media album for friends and family, I think the best approach is to focus, I'll say, 70% vacation, 30% fine print. That's my target. And if you're on my personal Facebook page, I welcome you to check out the folder and comment on it. And if you're not one of the lucky few, then too bad. I think I'm going to conclude the video here because it's probably running too long, and you don't have to see this all the way through. All you know is that 500 photos is just going to turn into 300 by me making choices, and as I get closer to the end, those choices get harder and harder to make. The gaps between the good and not so good just get smaller and smaller. There's no point in showing that struggle. You know I'm just going to go next, delete, next. That's it. So again, over and over again. I like to take mental breaks in between to come at things with fresh eyes, because sometimes when you're staring at one thing for too long, you kind of get skewed and it pulls you in one direction, where taking that clean break will kind of recenter you mentally, and then you can pull it in a different direction, and then you get started up again. So I just find that a preferable way of working. So yeah, thanks for watching this photographic editing adventure of mine. Ciao.